Okay. I guess we keep going. Should be some interesting things to see. The result of a privatized waste collection. We could call Bagman. Housing campaign. Oh. Bagman studio. Oh shit, we're here. We're at the Bagman studio. Wait, we can travel now? Wait, what? No, 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 no. No, I don't want to do that. Travel. Ugh, that's annoying. Can I just hold on? Load. I just don't want to fast travel. I want to like get my lay of the land. You know what I mean? Advertise. Can I go up here instead? Housing campaign. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, you. You're new to this scene, aren't you?
Yes.
A young man in a long, colourful puffer jacket with an oversized collar stands guard.
The scene?
Yeah. I represent the scene of Portofino, or rather, what's left of it. Fresh threads, local histories, and whatever's up and coming. Not a lot is up and coming, though.
The word on the streets.
I'm extremely fresh to the scene.
That's cool. I'm glad to see other scene-oriented people around. My name is Kurt, by the way. Kisok, born and raised.
Is he not a bit too old to be speaking in this manner?
Nice to meet you, Kurt.
Likewise. See this jacket I'm wearing? A product of the local scene, custom made by one of the tailors here. Pretty cool, huh?
Highly
Sure.
skilled hands have made this.
It looks pretty cool.
Thanks. People in the know recognize each other, right?
Right.
But you know what's not cool? Some of the official heat I've been feeling as of late.
He looks to the ground. What's this official heat that you're feeling?
The man stares at you with a long, stern look of hesitation.
I've bowled too hard.
She
The
balled too
streets
hard.
of Portofino have not been ready for such a display of style. And to be honest, I haven't been ready either. This cool jacket? The party alley tailor made it for me, but I never paid for it. I owe him money, I have no money, and I cannot show my face around the art of the scene.
How could you stiff a man of the scene?
I never intended to. Ever since some new faces started popping up, I felt an undying need to improve my game for any potential scene crossovers.
What the fuck?
This man is enamored by aesthetics and lacks fundamental awareness of anything else.
I don't understand. Why would he give you such a cool jacket without payment?
I'm a local guy. Been around here all my life. He knows my dad as well. And we signed a contract.
He kicks a small pebble with his shoe.
I know fuck all about contracts. But I got the jacket. I felt
He's just an old rich
exhilarated
kid,
even.
right?
But I haven't been able to come up with the money.
Like he has
Haven't
no
even had
idea.
a single crossover.
Guess he'll sort it out next payday.
These days, the scene has deemed the notion of work out. So no.
So you don't work. Okay, well how much do you owe him?
We signed a contract, as I said, but I was too excited to remember anything about the total cost. Maybe it was a lot, maybe it wasn't a lot at all. But the jacket is baller. I suspect and fear it was a lot. Can you find out how much money I owe him?
Wow.
Why won't you do it yourself?
What if it's impossible to pay back? What if other people find out that I am bowling on borrowed time? It would spell disaster for the scene.
Double wow.
Sure, I'll help.
Thank you so much. Go
Buy
to the
now,
Party
pray
Alley
later.
Plaza. It's east from here. There's a tailor named Bruce. Maybe you can ask him, like, quietly, diligently on my behalf about the, you know, the price of the jacket. I'll
Okay.
be sure to make it worth your while.
One skill point. So what are you doing here?
I'm checking out the scene, inhabiting the streets, thinking about the past and the future.
He's gonna make it worth my while, but he doesn't have any money to do that.
He's doing nothing.
What's in the past scene?
Crop tops, monuments, and communism.
What's wrong with crop tops?
Nothing's wrong with crop tops. It's all to do with belly buttons. In the current year of 96,
You don't like belly
the
buttons?
scene has deemed them out.
Oh, no. He flicks his finger to drive the point home. Tell me about the monuments.
This decade is all about portability. It's not feasible to take a monument with you. Maybe like a brick from the foundation or something, but not much more.
What about communism?
Look around you. They tried it here, but it didn't work. All that remains from it are monuments and crop tops.
The free market will sort it out.
Yeah.
He looks at the distance wistfully. Let's talk about something else.
Yep.
Tell me about the future. What the future scene
Illusion,
holds.
everything.
Oh yeah, of
Full
course, illusion,
reflection
everything.
clothes, high-speed synthesizer music, and tiny attack dogs.
Tiny attack dogs. Why the reflective clothes?
They intend to overwhelm your eyes with brightness, so you wouldn't see them coming. Cool, but also menacing.
What's the music going to sound like?
A wall of electronic sound punctuated by low-end rhythm designed to misdirect your sense of space and time.
Flicks his fingers.
L-pop is just the introductory lullaby to make the people, ballers included, drop their guard.
A song of impending decomposition.
Oh, he doesn't like L-pop. He's just trying to like give an example. Like he's trying to give a rationale as to why L-pop exists and why it's actually in scene. It's a tactic, but he's like what's the word? It's not like hallucinating, but he's trying to like make shit up to make it make sense in his mind. Tiny attack dogs?
The scene thinks it to be some kind of a power move, just for laughs. It's not like you'd see or hear them coming, right?
He pinches thumb and index fingers together. Huh. How do you know all this?
I've been around the scene long enough to have a feel for what's up next.
Sleuzian future sounds kinda cool.
Yeah. Despite the aforementioned, their shit
Cold
is
storage.
really cool.
Have you heard yourself cool this, cool that, cool everything? Oh, is it because I said cool too much? Oh, I get XP for... This is what the psychomancers call parapraxis. Is there something unpleasant from your recent past that you haven't fully come to terms with? Oh, wow. That's wild. Cold read and nerve skills +1. Delirium plus... When choosing cool options, delirium +1 and +5 XP. Interesting. What's on the current scene?
A lot. Look at those people over there. Out-of-towners. Thoughtless threads.
Why do you say they're out of town?
He's got Verta 9 sneakers.
Ah, Murder
Slay.
9.
He's got a sacrophobe cut. And that man over there is most definitely wearing a cross build. Those are all illusion brands. They don't even sell the knockoffs for some of these in the bazaar. Hence, they're most likely from out of town.
Why are the Lusians here?
I think they are illusion brand ambassadors. I ate them up the other day, hoping to represent the scene of Portofino, but they weren't very talkative, told me to mind my own business.
Okay.
I thought we could have a scene crossover, but it was not to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. Must have been difficult for you.
When life closes a door, it often closes another door before opening a window. The window of the scene. That's how
Window
it
of the scene.
works. You're
Jesus
out
Christ.
until you're in, and vice versa. For decades, Kisok was a very low-quality scene, as far as the global scene goes. It's starting to show promise now, but I have to keep watch to make sure it doesn't go the wrong way.
He nods.
The thankless gatekeeper.
Tell me about the global scene.
Oh, you don't know the scene worldwide? That's all right. Many don't. It takes many years of experience to see the scene like I do. I'm here to divulge.
Tell me what you know about the scene in La Luz.
La Luz is currently leading the scene, the undisputed world champion of what's in. Cicatriz Frontera may be the political capital, but the city of La Cupola is the
La
scene
Cupola.
capital.
Okay. Yeah, we've heard of Cicatriz Frontera.
A desert city known to be the center of Luz's
Desert
film
city.
and music industry.
Oh, is it? Interesting.
I've heard
Is that where they
rumors,
make
though,
66
that
wolves?
the political types are all imprints of just one scene savant, and that's why the capitals are different cities. How would you duel for recognition if you're one and the same?
Wait, I've heard that the political types are all imprints of just one scene savant, and that's why the capital are different cities. Why would they duel if they're the same?
You're obviously new to the scene. Ballers of that caliber are destined to be at war with one another, especially if the difference between them is small. It's the only way to find out who is for real and who is not. Comes with the territory. Sometimes it happens that both of them turn out to be real. That's what's called baller synergy. Very good for the scene.
Tell me where Kisok ranks.
Cool older guys will tell you that Kisok once ranked #1 on the global scene hierarchy.
Huh.
The Palace of Culture used to be the center of scene operations. Chief Baller ran the Communist Party from in there, but they couldn't keep up with the changing scene.
He lowers his head.
In short, Kisok has ranked low for decades now, but new ballers rise from its ashes all the time. Ballers like me.
He lifts his head
This
with vigor.
place is on the up. Only the culture, or rather, the baller blockade is holding us back.
So this is on the Culture blockade?
Enter, keeping
Wow.
Lusian goods out of Portofino. They know they can't go ball to ball with the best.
He adjusts his zipper just a bit. You think you can't build a scene without copying Luz?
Never said anything about copying them, but the scene is ever changing. Eyes on the prize at all times, all times. Bowling in flux.
How do you know all of this while based in
He
Portofino?
pauses, watches you a moment, and shuffles something in his pockets.
I protect my sources.
Give it to me straight. Where's Novesta on the scene ladder?
A firm 2 or 3 on the 10-point scale I just thought
Damn.
of.
It says E.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, that's
It's not
thank you,
very
Grey
baller
Matter.
of them to force everyone to do jumping jacks or executing civil servants in the street, especially when wearing the clothes they do.
Just everyone to do jump jacks or executing. That's all I want to know for now.
Yeah, cool.
See you later.
See you on the scene.
Well, thanks for teaching me about the scene. I would have had no idea. I would have been very dumb. No vehicles past this point.
A name is emblazoned across the side of the tuk-tuk.
Oh,
in a
look at
cool
this
blue
guy.
font partly obscured by diaphanous hand-painted soap bubbles. Lymphodores are Swiss. Cleaners for hire. Around the back, an aluminium roll-up door shields
Aluminium.
the contents of the trailer.
What kind of cleaning service is this?
Evidently the expensive kind. Sterile, discreet, professional. This is who you call in when you're paranoid that regular help might molest the contents of your apartment.
Inside the
The
cab.
leather upholstered bench is barely big enough for 2 people to share. A half-eaten sandwich wrapped in paper leaks grease onto the
A
passenger
half-eaten
side.
lunch.
The window is rolled down, just a crack.
Well, we already know it's a sandwich. What kind of lunch are
You
we
can
talking
see the
about?
contents nestled between two flattened plantains. Fried shrimp covered in melted cheese.
Ooh. So a plantain sandwich with fried shrimp and melted cheese? Hell fucking
And a
yes.
lawn de Venus.
Oh,
Extremely popular
god
at
damn, my
pelota
delirium.
matches. And the main cause of Portofero's looming epidemic of atherosclerosis.
What the fuck? What the fuck is atherosclerosis? The buildup of fats, cholesterol, and other substances in or on your artery walls. Oh, that's shit I should actually know. I definitely actually I definitely should know that. Okay. Yes. So it's too much
No one
cholesterol
abandons a
buildup.
sandwich like that for long.
Anything else of note?
Someone has jammed a half-empty spray bottle of disinfectant and a damp rag into the shallow well on the dashboard. And there's a parking permit for 422 Calle Espinas taped to the inner windshield.
Okay.
The only other touch of the personal is a copper medallion hanging from the rearview mirror.
Sort of
The
medallion.
cheap metal was oxidized, a green patina on an embossed 8-pointed star.
Huh.
El Señor del Vega, angel of ancestors and bringer of the new year.
Huh. Okay.
The city used to be littered with shops that sold these medals. 1,000 chains on 100 hooks. Icons clattering against each other like wind chimes. One for every angel and star.
Moving
The
on.
cleaners, wherever they are, have left little trace of themselves or their equipment inside of the vehicle.
Let's look at the
The
trailer.
roll-up door is bowed in, half crushed. The aluminium edges are misaligned, leaving an awkward gap that's desperately bridged by a worn padlock. This
You could
tuk-tuk
break
has
in.
recently suffered a rear-end collision. That padlock is under sustained physical pressure. Its collapse is not far.
Oh my god, wow. So we're a lockpick wizard, pry bar ready, lockpick at the ready, padlock is weak, tuck rear-ended, and blessed by Polaris. So let's get in there. Hell yes.
The old padlock, under stresses it could not possibly endure, shudders and pops open. The small
Got a
space is
23
tightly
on that.
packed. In the corner is a selection of buckets, a rack of brooms and mops mounted on the wall above them. Bottles of cleaning solution are tucked into every free space, with names like Zyfrox, Extra Clean, Shine
Like
and
extra
Shimmer.
clean.
Your eyes land on a shapeless garment in a disconcertingly meaty shade of pink. There's a zipper on the back and a large tinted window at the front. A viewport out, but not in.
Take the suit.
The suit slides off the
Oh.
rack and into your hands.
Limpidor boots. Limpidor, okay. Simple and clean.
tuk-tuk remains
Simple
in its
and clean
place.
is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Okay, so we just got a whole outfit. Gray matter and tech. Oh my god. Wait, gray matter and technoflex, but okay. +2 to doppelgang. Ooh, we'll have 7 doppelgang. Are you kidding me? Hands. +2 statehood, -1 coordination. I don't know if I really care about statehood. +2 records, -1 cold read. I mean, our records are already fucking incredible. This is actually really good. These are good for like changing some stuff up, but I don't know if I want my doppelgang so my shadow play so low. I mean, it was really good, but I also don't think it's really good. I wish it was different, but at least I got a beer. Coded message is here, just dirt. Oh, there's ultravioletta. Paper past here. Okay. Um, where am I? Who are you guys?
At your approach, three heads
Oh,
turn in
it's
your
the Duchess
direction.
people. Okay.
Through Kurt's insight, you can see it now. Everything they're wearing is the genuine article. No bootlegs or knockoffs here.
Fuck, they look cool.
They may have coordinated.
They do look kind of cool. What is this? What's that?
Shit. Should we have been doing that? A gang uniform.
Oh. Well, they didn't really like him, did they? They didn't want to do a cross scene with him. That young man over there said that you're brand
That
ambassadors.
young man over there is a bit confused.
Uh, what's back there?
Apartments.
Whose
The
apartments?
tallest of the three lets out a long, irritated huff through his nostrils. They don't have to answer to you. Thus, they won't.
Perhaps you are lost.
I need to get through.
Street's blocked. Go another way.
Why?
Nothing that concerns you.
She wraps her arms around her own torso.
You can ask the GMs. We're not doing anything that isn't permitted.
Let's impress them with their knowledge of the
They weren't
scene.
interested in Kurt's proposal. Why would they respond to you?
Is that a sacrophobe? Sick.
He grunts. He couldn't care less about your opinion.
Okay, I want to go
You
now.
can feel six eyes on your back as you
Okay, well, we're gonna have to find another way around here. Wait, hold on.
gaze up at ultravioletta caught mid-song, enshrined in purple. Music emanates from a nearby low-fidelity speaker. Disorientating. She's both ahead of you and behind you at the same time. Every direction at once.
Look at the girl.
An expression of exquisite emptiness stares back at you. Strange eyes beneath a crown of foxglove.
The scene feels correctly blocked. You are gazing upwards at her. All is right with the world. Why is she sad?
Because sad sells. Everybody's sad.
Who is she?
Ultravioletta, according to the projection text. Below the name it reads, "Cover the moon when I'm gone." Artist and song.
Listen to the music.
A delicate voice weaves through slow chords, then soars over a crescendo. The sadness in it seems meant
Oh,
for
no.
you, and you alone. Fragments of old faces begin to reassemble in your subconscious. Cover the moon when I'm gone. I'll make you miss me like a sad song.
Pull your gaze
The
away.
girl continues to stare beyond as you turn from the projection.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Decommissioned petrol pumps. Prehistoric weed. Stone Age mentality. Common denominator of human relief found in the pockets of dock workers. Wow. That's nice. I'm glad we have some weed. I might do one weed. Drunk enough that if the building collapses he won't care. Damn, that's pretty drunk. That boy's drunk. Flyer for shows, rallies, all far in the past. No trespassing. Building condemned. Dumped in the dead of night, hoping to avoid a fine. Hello? Oh, thank you. For use in the event of state emergency. I'm gonna drink that beer in the use of state emergency. Only break spot. An obelisk of felt ribbon. A lot of stores here, I see. Gladys, they say, is the latest to catch dementia, so they're off to the bazaar. Find local goods, find global taste. Oh, you're the guy I need to talk to.
The bald man
I think.
watches on as you approach.
You look like you
his
make
frown deepening with each
cool
step.
jackets. Let's help the man figure out how much he owes.
Dressed up like a compromise.
That's correct. I am.
His shirt is low enough to expose a tangle of chest hair.
Oh, look at that. Me too.
Deliberate, wild, oddly indecent.
You're half chest hair away from nudity.
I chose this. You settled.
That's fair.
A wasted figure is a despicable figure. You're from Mercia, yes?
How did you know? He tilts his head, eyes tracing the lines of your body.
A casual, yet impressive assessment.
What gave it away?
The tilt of your spine. You're disciplined to stand straight.
I see.
Arouse.
He swoops his fingers towards a collection of sharply arranged garments. Look inside the shop.
Inside, a small cathedral of pristine jackets, dresses and suits, impeccably arranged.
Look at the suits.
Unpadded jackets with their sleeves rolled up, just a bit. These are high-end power suits. For business
want
or
high-end
formal
power suits.
soirees, thinner than what you find in Novessa.
You know, I always heard like the term power suit, but I feel like power suit you should be looking like Goku or someone from Dragon Ball Z and not just like super business person. Anything Lusian in there? Probably not, right? Because there's the blockade.
None.
Of course.
It's as
Even
if
he
the
doesn't have
space
it.
was arranged to reject sharp cuts and high contrast neon.
He doesn't. Does he not like it? How expensive is this stuff?
There are no price tags.
Oh, that's expensive.
That's the polite way of saying astronomically.
All right.
He offers a brief smile.
What kind of clothes do you sell?
I don't sell clothes. I sell transformations. Transformations which generate epochs that capture the delicate moment between the before and the after.
Do they truly generate epochs?
Yes. And in addition, they are of high quality, very respectable, and delicate.
I do feel
That's
respectable.
your delusion talking. A proper suit would rid you of that terrible impulse.
Where can I see one of your transformations?
Normally, I would point you towards one of my regular clients who happens to be in town. A Monsieur Frederick of L'Empire Sans Territoire.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Frederick.
he seems determined to debase both himself and my fine work by standing absolutely still. Moreover, at a phone box devoid of joy.
Oh, are you talking about the guy from the Miracle line? The MTAR guy? Are there any other examples of your
A
transformations?
good number of my clients don't live in Portofino. Some pass through for work, others make an appointment with me, the sole reason for their visit.
He smiles proudly.
There's also a Monsieur Oscar of L'Empire Sans Territoire, but he has managed to violate my work to an even higher degree than Frederick.
Oscar?
Let us not irritate me any further.
I don't think I know Oscar. Thanks.
The tailor nods.
I'm here on behalf of Kurt.
Ah, my young friend of the avant-garde, the savant of the scene. Has he sent you for another high-end piece of mine?
There seems to be no creditor in this man.
He believes he owes you money, is that correct?
There must be a misunderstanding. The jacket's paid for.
What?
How weird, right?
Let me clarify. The young man doesn't owe me any money. He owes the bank money. He must be
You
confused.
took out a fucking loan for this?
Why would a Leviathan hunt down a single minnow?
Isn't MTAR a little big for consumer loans?
One of their subsidiaries recently launched a new scheme called the Financial Citizen. It allows people to buy things, art and services here in the now, but pay for them later.
Why would anyone want that? Well, we have that shit. Letting workers finance their own oppression, in other words. Free evolution of debt. Dopamine highway. Letting workers finance their own oppression, in other words.
We live in freedom.
People's Republic of La La Land. Oh god. Did I say too? I must have said too many like communist bullshit. Um, aligns your inventory with the party values. Oh shit, that might not be good. What does that mean? Does that get rid of some items for me? In the power rankings of the global delusions, communism is near the very top. Nevertheless, you held fast to the party line, saying exactly what you're supposed to say in precisely the right way. Surely there must be some kind of reward waiting for you. Hold on. Hold on. No parades. People's Republic of La La Land. Oh. It's okay, it doesn't dump your items. It just makes a funny joke about it. Okay. It does, I think. Okay. So that's good. I will actually use that. I was about to never use this, but knowing it doesn't affect my actual items and inventory, like, doesn't make me lose stuff. It was gonna be my makes me think I can actually use that. Okay, that's good.
Their subsidiary is right here in Portofino. The customer signs an application, which I send to my creditors. I am paid shortly after. Life goes on, we all smile.
You can bet that MTAR developed a fault-free process for this.
In other words, you're not going after Kurt.
Of course not. I bear my young friend no ill will. However, I am saddened to say that the financial citizen may feel differently.
What else do you know about the financial citizen?
Very little. I make use of their services, and that is where our dealings end. My MTR client, once off the phone line, could probably tell you more.
How much does Kurt owe then?
The jacket itself was 500 sols.
500 fucking
Underpriced for a
soul?
masterpiece. But there's accruing interest, service fees, and other economic fashions on the side of the bank.
I haven't even made 100 this entire playthrough.
I'm
Oh,
perplexed.
with the interest too, service
Does
fees.
the
Oh
young
god.
savant not understand how he afforded the jacket?
Bruce, listen carefully. Kurt is dumb as all
We'll
hell.
disagree then. He is aesthetically astute. He gets style and the finer points of my craft. A natural.
Of course you like him.
Please tell Kurt not to worry about me. We are settled. But do remind him of his arrangement with the bank. I'd like to keep making pieces for him.
Okay. So, what makes this stuff high
I'm
end?
creating Portofino fashion in the old way, but brought into the modern age. Hand stitching, salvaged the local silks, skirts for men. Tradition with a twist.
Skirts for men?
Nestorismo brought pants, and with them, the mediocritization of men's fashion. The skirt is the perfect utility garment and my inspiration for this evocation of Portofiro's past. An ensemble for a star-worshipping priest.
He gestures to a loose kimono in swirls of green and cream, and a boxy skirt made from the same material.
One of my more daring recent efforts. Not entirely successful. In light of my failures, 15% off.
What's special about hand stitching?
Any flaw a man creates in the pursuit of his craft becomes a part of the craft. A mistake made by a machine is just a mistake.
Huh.
Machines don't make mistakes, mister.
Mister.
See? Look at this.
One sword, black jacket. A silver chain connects matching epaulets draped across one shoulder. You're gonna have to take his word for it.
You're going to have to take his word for it.
Latest. Oh! I thought resurfaced. Okay, cool. You're awesome. You mean that one missed
Good
thread?
eyes. Yes. The stitch gives clear evidence of its human origins. I have a matching skirt for it. I dropped 2 stitches on that one.
You salvage silk?
A silk torched their last sweatshop for the insurance. Most silk you find now is repurposed from old garments.
Some weeks ago, sweat gathered on his bald head under the strap of a forehead lantern. Broad hands delicately protected by latex gloves. He rummages through the back rooms of the abandoned S-Silk number 3, hoping for a bolt of stained fabric.
Hold on one second. Alright, I gotta wrap this shit up soon, cause I gotta go play tennis. Can't you buy silk made in other countries?
The commercial silk farms in Pia Barreto produce cheap garbage. They starve the worms as much as the workers. It can't compare to the remnants of the Portofiran method.
The secret sauce to your craft is nationalism?
No. Nestor was a nationalist. I just cater to people who are tired of a world that insists on shoving garbage down their gullets. The main source of the garbage just happens to be invading Portofino from beyond its borders.
Main source of the garbage. Hold on, sorry, I have to read this again. Nestor is a nationalist. I just cater to people who are tired of a world that insists on shoving garbage down their throats. The main source of garbage just happens to be invading Portofino from beyond its borders. You mean it's coming from La Luz?
Set foot in the bazaar and you'll see what I mean. Everything you buy there is designed to disintegrate within a couple of
Fast
years.
fashion, baby. I hate it. I used to love it when I didn't have money, but now I'm just like when I was in my teenage years and 20s, it was so cheap to buy shit like that, to buy clothes, to buy, and that was so nice because I wasn't making a lot of money. I was oh, I need to work outfits, I need going out outfits, I need to date outfits, I need all this stuff. Now it's just now thinking back, I'm just ah, geez, that was bad for the environment. It was bad for probably people making that stuff. Bad quality. Some shit would be destroyed after one wear. Even during the first time wearing it, it would get destroyed. But now now when I look for stuff something that I really want, so say I want boots or a really nice suit, I look for quality shit. Because I'm just I don't want to go out and do this again. I don't want to buy. I want this to be a one and done. I'm gonna keep this and keep it looking nice for a while. I try to go for not contemporary looks. I try to go for timeless kind of looks, so that I don't have to do that too often. Okay, I think I understand.
You have some semblance of an introduction to understanding.
He straightens the clothes. What's with the attitude,
You're
dude?
a potential customer, and only because of your figure. Calves aside.
What's wrong with my
It's
calves?
the first thing I noticed about you. One of them is slightly larger than the other, leading to a gross imbalance.
Being so picky can't be good for your
I
business.
can see that you don't know much about the world of high value.
That's true.
If you move in certain circles, you may have heard a certain type of man say such things as, I have a guy in Portofino, but you wouldn't have heard of him.
So?
I'm the him you haven't heard of.
Is this supposed to impress me?
When I say your selection would be an insult, it's your taste I'm criticizing. Allow yourself to ask for help. Bruce,
Oh,
dress me, please.
your name's Bruce. Bruce, dress me, please.
Perhaps once more, with feeling.
Dress me,
The
Bruce.
tailor swishes his hand through shoulder-length hair that hasn't been there for a long, long time.
Oh, interesting. Alright, well, we'll see you, Bruce.
Of course you will.
Alright, we can talk to him more later. I mean, he's got a lot to say. I think we need to go back to our boy over there and say, like, hey, you don't owe him one bit of money. You owe the bank money. I bet you the second I say that, he's gonna be like, oh, thank God, I don't owe him any money. I can go back to the scene. And he's not gonna care about the bank because his only fear was owing him money and being out of the scene. But he doesn't give a shit about the bank because the bank is not part of the scene. Ugh. Oh my god. That's at least my prediction. And we gotta try to knock some fucking sense into this dumbass. Like, I tried. That was stupid of me to say, like, dude, this guy is a moron to this guy. Because he's just like, oh, you're telling one of my best customers that he's a moron? No, I love this guy. He gives me a lot of money. He gives me business. So, of course, he's like, no, I think he's a genius. He recognizes that he respects my craft. He's smart. He's smart in that way that he respects my craft. He might be dumb in every other way, but he's smart in the way that's important to me and my business. So we'll go back and talk to that fucking. I want to call him like a kid, but he's not a kid. He's just a weird old dude that's pretends like he's still in like he's like a 40-year-old dude who's just like I'm still fat, like I'm still fashionable. Um, but yeah, we'll go do that next time. Until then, my friends, I'll see you.